little chinks here, here. Very small amount of damage. A little bit of chinking. Still usable. Wiggle, solid, no additional damage. First time doing the Angry Jackalope Hell Challenge, and you already saw all of the stuff that went down, so I'm going to go through it pretty quick here. As far as the head by itself acting as an ulu for kitchen prep, chopping up vegetables, things of that nature, it's adequate. It does a decent job. In a pinch, it'll do what it needs to do, but it will not replace a knife. This cutting edge is far superior to this one in that regards. But it's too short to do any kind of chopping of anything other than, you know, small things, carrots, leeks, green onions, things of that nature. This was pretty good. I did some tomatoes and I did onions, and it did a pretty good job. So as far as cutting like a knife, it's inferior, but it's good. It's decent, and it handles its job well. Now, fuck. I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit flabbergasted, a little bit blown away. I've been chopping frozen pig heads and things for quite some time now, and man, this battery is gonna die on this bitch. If it does, we'll just keep going with this one. So I better get some footage, close-ups right now of damage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some close-ups here. You can see, cut through this, fucking crazy. And then there's the 2x4, cut through that as well. Okay, I'll just go ahead and hold this like this, so while I'm talking about it. Frozen pig head was pretty much insane. It did deep wound channels. It just went through bone. The only damage is like right through here, and that's fairly reflective of the type of things it goes through. That frozen pig head is brutal on damn near most blades, and this fared better than about 90% of the blades that have gone against it. So usually when I get stuff like this, I can go ahead and work it, and it usually comes out, and this is a lot more fine. But this is pretty damn good. It's still got all the blood and fur and stuff like that. Now, there is just the slightest little play here. Slightest. I don't even think I could. yeah, I can, hold on, there we go. Yep. So, I definitely got it seated. You can see where it started splitting the wood here, or pushing up on the wood, kind of shearing it as I bashed it. When I tightened it, bashed it, tightened it, bashed it, tightened it. And it did a good job. It did a fucking amazing job. I am very, very impressed. I happily give this Angry Jackalope seal of approval. This is definitely Angry Jackalope approved. I'm blown away by this. I want to go and do some more tests. I mean, when I hit that fucking metal car hood and saw how big it tore into it, I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy, you know. And I haven't even tested any of this stuff. This is all extra bells and whistles right here. You know, this is above and beyond. I did use the gut hook for a few things, and that was pretty useful. I think that's cool. I think I'd use that more just to open bottles as a bottle opener. But that's outstanding. This kicked ass. This bashed like a champ. So all of that stuff right there just makes me very happy, you know. Here, let me go like this. That works. That worked pretty well. Going across like that. So, oh man, this is a fucking huge mess. You smell all musky, stinky elk after this. Gonna have to take a shower. I'm all covered in blood and shit. All right, so anyway. Oh man, you're really fucking. But this is a tool. It's not meant to be pretty. So the KLAX, outstanding. I'm going to present the scores into different categories. Those will be right here. So you can see all of these gives it a grand score of, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Very first contestant. So that is the Angry Jackalope Hell Challenge. Now, I'm going to let each of the guys come in, chime in a little bit on what they think. So we'll go ahead and start with, we'll start with Steve.
Yeah, your boy Steve thinks it's sick. It's portable and deadly like me. Pretty badass. I like it.
Randy.
I like it a lot. It's got a lot of portability. It's got a lot of thought that went into it. It's definitely ingenious. Love it.
Damien.
Deadly effective and portable in your pocket. I love it.
And Ace.
I think it's pretty badass. I mean, where else can you get an axe in your pocket, man? Go get one.
All right. So that's it for the Angry Jackalope Hell Challenge. The very first contestant is Clicker Knives KLAX. And I cannot say enough good things about it. Amazing little tool here. I will probably do a follow-up video where I'll go out and get me a kind of a branch, see how that all works. But as far as this combination right here with a slight modification, I added a little lanyard hole down there. I just drilled a hole through it, put some paracord through. Some slight modification. I'm fucking happy as a pig in shit. This is fucking amazing. This is well fucking worth the money. I have no reservations. I have no problem recommending this to anybody who needs a serious workhorse that can fill more than one role. And I definitely think this is great for anybody inside of a survival situation, putting this inside of a bug out bag. So that's it. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell all your friends. Until next time, please be good to each other.